And the funeral service of Mamello Thamae, the esteemed 41-year-old regional magistrate and acting High Court judge, is scheduled for this Saturday. In fact, today in Bloemfontein, tragically, Thamae lost her life in an alleged act of violence at the hands of her husband, who is now in custody in Lesotho. Her lifeless body was discovered in the trunk of her husband's car. SABC News reporter Makgala Masiteng has the story for us. Makgala, a very good morning to you. Thanks indeed for your time. First, let's start with what are the latest developments regarding the investigation into Mamello Thamae's tragic demise?
Has been described by many as a small dynamite in the legal fraternity. Many were talking about how passionate she was about her work, and actually they've been referring to how she's been climbing the ladder in the industry. Basically, they were saying that she joined legal aid. From then, she ascended to being a magistrate in the district magistrate court. From there to the district, and currently she was acting at the Free State High Court starting from August. Actually, this passing comes as she was continuing to act in that Free State High Court. Basically, many of her friends and colleagues, of course, coming from the legal fraternity, saying that she was so passionate and she wanted to achieve more every time. Many are saying that she was a giant in court, but outside she was very humble. But I am with one of her colleagues who is also a lawyer, just to talk about how they knew her and how she was in the legal fraternity. Thank you very much for joining us. Talk to us about Mamello. How was she?
Mamello, she was a very humble soul. I met Mamello in 2010 at Legal Aid. She found me at Legal Aid when I started in 2009. And then we worked together with Mamello, very humble. The only thing that I loved about Mamello is a prayer warrior. So we used to pray together in Legal Aid with Mamello and talk about some of the stuff, personal stuff. And then when she left, I left as well Legal Aid. I went to another department. She started to be a magistrate, acting magistrate. I appeared before her as a magistrate as well. She will stand there and talk a long thing when she gives a judgment, and we will know that she's going to speak for a very long time. She was one of the person who lived her life as if there's no tomorrow. She made it a point that she gets happy, though we heard that inside she was hurt, she was deeply in sorrow inside, but outside she never looked like that outside. But we'll say that to all the women, like we joined together with Mamello as well. When I joined the Black Women's Lawyers Association, which is a SAULA, South African Lawyers Association, I joined with Mamello as well, and we left together as well when we left the SAULA. But she was still humble as she is. She will talk to everyone and make friends to everyone. We indeed lost a humble soul.
Looking into the circumstances of her passing, I've heard some of the speakers saying that this is a sort of a call to the legal fraternity to actually stand up and also be involved in the community or societal issues.
Yes, she was very active when she does her work and when she does something. She went for legal fraternity with a passion, and she left the world with that very same passion.
But now it becomes a painful part when we hear about the circumstances of her passing. The fact that allegedly she was killed by her partner. And how does that, or how has that affected? I saw how you came out as lawyers, those in the legal fraternity, especially in honoring her memory, and how this has affected you as lawyers.
It affected us tremendously, ma'am, because it's a work of a hand of a man. where you feel like when you go home, you need those hands to comfort you and to really hug you, but you find that you are going to the evil of they said she was sleeping with the python. The uncle was saying that yes, indeed, it really shocked us how she departed this world. It was not easy for all of us to understand how she departed, but we believe that we're going to stand up for Mamello from now on. We're going to fight for women against violence.
Thank you very much. That is Keledi Moeti just taking us through her journey with Mamello Thamae. But we understand that up to so far, we're still waiting for that extradition process, because we understand that her body was found in a car in Lesotho and the partner has been arrested. He appeared for the first time in Lesotho, and we're expecting that he will be appearing again in the next coming weeks. But we will get an update, of course, from the police in terms of the extradition as to how long have they gone in making sure that the partner comes back to South Africa to face the charges of murder and that of kidnapping. But as you can see behind me, the procession is about to leave to the gravesite where Mamello Thamae will be laid to rest, as colleagues and friends are honoring and also celebrating her life, saying that she would have been 41 in the next coming weeks, and really to say again that the legal fraternity has lost. I was listening to one of the speakers, one of her mentors, when he mentioned that when they were motivating or recommending for her to be appointed as the magistrate, one of the things that they mentioned was that she has the ability and she will bring longevity in this industry. But that's basically what is happening currently, as colleagues and friends are celebrating the acting Free State High Court magistrate.
Makgala Masiteng, thank you very much indeed. We appreciate your time.